Contact skills, one of the best contact hitters in the game. In there, and it's 0-1. One out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punched out the first two hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Foul ball there. Two out, space is empty. The pitch.
1-2. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Line drive, and he can't make the play. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Edmundo Sosa. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Cole a check to first, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one at 95, missed up top, ball one. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Just missed.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Next offering is down low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two outs.
3-2, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Phillies strand one, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in New York, and towing the slab in this one, Zach Wheeler.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pitch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Now into the game, Edmundo Sosa. He takes over as the new first baseman. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Gleyber Torres. The line and the pitch. And fouled off. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next offering way off the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Not close with that one. And the count's even at 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Juan Soto now. Inside, just missed. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Just missed. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So the Yanks go in order, scoreless after 1. Top of the second, now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time. Bryson Stott next to bat for Philadelphia. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
First and second, no outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the second. That one catches the corner for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Mark Leiter Jr. getting ready to go. Canley getting cranked up as well. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Off the mark there, and that's ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Castellanos on second. Boom. Over at first with one away. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out.
That's low. That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Brandon Marsh on deck for the Phillies. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Right-hander deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. No score here in the second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, right side, Torres. They get the pulse, and that is that. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the second. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Wheeler back to work. And that one fouled off.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
The 0-2. That one missed. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He powers that one out of here. And the Yankees rock it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.